Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Good to see y'all. If you are new here, my name is Mark Hopkins. I'm a Baltimore-based guitarist, singer-songwriter, YouTuber, blah blah blah. If you like what you see, what you hear, click the subscribe button. Helps the channel out a bunch. Also, that bell does help, believe it or not, with the algorithm. Anyway, that's besides the point. Today we are going to check out the Mythos Herculean Deluxe. This is a pedal that when it came out, I immediately, when I heard it, I was like, that is the sound that works for what I do as a, giggy musician. So I had to buy one. I got one like about 3 weeks ago, so I'm a little late to the party, but it's awesome. It's great. I threw it right on my board. I got it on a Friday, and I put it right on my board for the gig Saturday, if that says anything. So this is a dual overdrive. What do we got here? So on the right-hand side, we have the D-style overdrive circuit. It's got a voice knob as well, which is a smaller knob, but it also has level and drive, which are pretty obvious, the volume and the amount of gain. The voice is more of that top-end clarity that you can bring in. For me, as far as this pedal is concerned, I like having it pretty far up. The left-hand side of the pedal is going to be more of a super modded blues breaker tone. And this thing is level, drive, and then we have clarity, and then we have bass. So the clarity is also going to be kind of implementing those highs into the EQ, and then the bass is going to bring in more bass or bass cut. So without further ado, we got the Josh Williams Mockingbird. We're going into the Two Rock Bloomfield Drive. The clean channel sounds like this. It's pretty darn clean. Okay, there is the neck pickup. Here's the bridge. So it's quacking a bit, right? So let's get into the right-hand side. Oh, there's also this knob here, this switch, where you can switch the order of which effect you want to be coming first in the chain, which is pretty rad. All right, here we go. The right side of the pedal. Here's clean. Ain't nothing wrong with that tone, just leaving it like that. But let's crank up the gain a bit. could get away with playing with just that as my lead tone and maybe just a clean boost to push it, it's pretty dang perfect. All right, crank the gain all the way up, which was only just a little bit more from where we just were. Alright, I'm going to back it down a bit, and then let's mess with this voice switch. It's got a pretty wide range, like when you get it, I mean, when you get it to about 2 o'clock, that's where I like it, where it sits right there. Even all the way up, it doesn't feel like overwhelmingly ice picky or anything, but I like it right around like 3/4 of the way up, like 2 o'clock-ish. All right, let's go over to the blues breaker side of the circuit, heavily modded. So when you roll it back, it gets you that nice, still kind of juicy, but you don't have all of that kind of push. It still kind of retains like the flavor of it, but backs off the kind of like a little bit of the growl, like just enough. Like that's what's nice about this is I feel like, and I know that's a weird way to describe it and adjectives to describe it, but when it's full blast and you're just feeling it and it's pushing air and everything, when you back it off, it still retains the character, which is kind of what you want out of an overdrive pedal. Just kind of like a fuzz has that beautiful thing, like a fuzz face does that thing when you roll off your volume, where you get that glassiness. This kind of retains that same thing and still has the same thickness, like still has that same push. So it's really cool. All right, let's mess with the clarity switch real quick. We got the gain about a little bit over halfway up. So that's almost all the way up. And I like it. I like how it's cutting. It feels good. All right, let's do the bass real quick and then we'll get out of here. awesome, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away because I'm having fun. All right, let me switch the order. I'm gonna put them, actually, let's put them both on first so you can see how much of a boost this is. So that order switch really makes a gigantic difference when you've got them stacked. When you've got it to the left, so if the left side of the pedal is first in the chain, a lot more high-end content there. So more fizzy, not in a bad way, but definitely a little bit more bright. Whereas if you're on the right-hand side first, you got more of that smooth, soft kind of thing. Almost like the Robin 40 type vibe, I would say. Anyway, I friggin' love this pedal. I think anything that Zach and the team does, usually, in my opinion, they put a lot of effort into making a really great sounding product. And this thing, they crushed it out of the park. I absolutely love this. In fact, I'm gonna go as far as to say this is probably gonna replace my Duelist on my board. But I think it will. It's pretty amazing. The Duelist, I will say, has its spot with, like, you know, strat tones. What I think this thing really does well is when I played it through this guitar, and the Strat sounded great too, but this guitar loves this pedal. Humbuckers love this pedal. Not to say you can't play it with P90s, with single coils, humbuckers, whatever combination you want, because you can flavor to taste, but holy crap, this thing is killing. Don't sleep on this guy, not at all. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'll see you next time.